All right.
Good news. Oh, you.
Okay, not the best couple of days we've had for sure. But to be fair, we haven't been on doing jack shit, so there's that.
Can I help? Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
What would we need to replace this? We would lose a lot of max life, a lot, armor applies, and cold res. What? Bro, I just read the bottom of that. That's insane. Lose 25% of your maximum life while sprinting. I mean, lose 5%. Does that sound insane? I cannot be the only one that thinks that sounds the slightest bit insane. There is a lot of stuff in here that we could probably, for one, get rid of. And some of it we could probably sell, actually. But for the sake of what we're trying to do today, I just want to touch base with everybody. Maybe craft a couple of semi-decent things to sell and grind a little bit. Okay, so first things first. You gotta go. It can go to 18. That wouldn't be bad. Let's see what the prefixes roll. Okay. And okay. Not exactly what I had in mind. Probably should have taken that life regen off if we were going to hit T1 lightning on it. But fair enough. Now, as for you, perfect implicit roll. Okay. Again, not exactly what I had in mind, but I can't be upset with that.
Have an order?
Alright, let's see what the market's looking like. So I'm assuming 300 exalts per divine. Okay, so no, we're not doing that.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Yeah,
It's your lucky day.
that was actually the goal on this one with the perfect implicit, honestly. But it just rolled so well. Honestly, I never have this kind of luck rolling rings with perfects, and we have hit a lot of T1 damage mods and stuff. So we're gonna grab all of the blue rarity rings that we can muster. Oh yeah, oh I forgot about you. Oh yeah, you're good. Oh, that's beautiful. That's sexy. This is not as sexy, but it's still good. I I saw some absolutely fucking ridiculous temple layouts. I was watching YouTube shorts while I was at work, and my god,
Can I help?
there are dudes with like 60 fucking room temples that are all one fucking path. It was like a spiral. None of them connected to anything but the one before and the one after it. So literally all you have to do is lock the last one and you're golden,
I'll post it once
which
you're
is
ready.
wild. I don't I don't know that it's I don't know that it's like killing the, I mean, I think the economy has stabilized a little bit now. There's another T1 damage mod. Oh, okay, that's not good. I'm gonna need some more annuls. I wonder what annuls are up to these days. Oh, that's not bad.
All right, your order is registered.
That's not bad. We'll take that. That we can do. Come on. Rarity prefix. Suffix. Fuck. Oh. Yeah, it does seem like finding like I was searching for crossbows because I was gonna try and do my crossbow build when I had some time. And man, I'm telling you, it is it is bleak out there. Okay, we did get double rarity on that. That fucking mana regen, we should have taken it off. Come on, keep the chaos res. Come on, rarity roll. Okay, max life and chaos res isn't bad. Can we take off the mana regen here? It is a perfect roll. Oh, we got it off. Hell yes. And 40 fire res. Nice. Yeah, dude, I was looking at them just for one that's like decent damage with anything over like the +5 attack skills. Thousand div. Like no questions asked. 1,000 div.
What's new?
Okay, so it's 11 and a half annuls for a div. And you get 3 of these. Okay, you can't buy them for an okay. Fair enough. My work phone was going off, and of course, it was a spam call. I was hoping they were calling to cancel work tonight.
Right away. Can I help? It's your lucky day.
Because, you know,
Oh,
why not just go straight dive back into working 6, 7 days a
come
week
check out what came in for you.
on your first week back? Why not?
Hmm.
Okay, so this one we're going to try again. Get that mana regen off. Thank you. Yeah, that's the thing though, bro. That's no, there's no way where it's cheap. There's just no way. Fuck. You're really gonna give me evasion every trip, aren't you? Okay, so we're just gonna say screw it, and we'll just hit him with rarity and hope we roll another roll of it on there. I mean, realistically, they do technically have double rarity on them.
Have an order?
You would think. Honestly, man, I'm trying to think of how you would go about doing that. Yeah, I don't. There's not really a. There's not really a cheap way to go about getting T1s. I mean, you could essentially 50-50 annul and augmentation until you hit a T1 fizz and well, a T1% fizz and 7 to projectile skills. But then you're going to have to use a greater essence for a T3 flat. So while it's not common that you hit both of those things, it's as common as any other method, I guess. You know?
I'll post it right away. Hail.
No, not really ideal, but well, I guess if you get T1 flat, if you could hit like a T3% or a T2%, it would not be the end of the world. But if you're going for like a min max, absolutely. I mean, you don't really need a weapon like that for fucking anything in the end game. You're just going to be murdering absolutely everything. But I mean, okay. Okay, now that's a good fucking ring so far. Double all res, double rarity, max life, all T1s. Oh my god, you hit a flat damage modifier, but it wasn't high enough. I don't I don't think I would even I don't know that I would even really fracture this. I mean, what would because ideally
Can I help?
you're spending 14 div to fracture the ring, and then in order to not delete everything else off of it, because you want to keep, let's say it fractures the max life, right? Well, now you're going to eat off the rarity or the other rarity or the all res. If it fractures the prefix rarity, then okay. But then you're going to have to use a 21 div omen. So right there, you're at 35 div. Well, yeah, no, I mean, I get what you're saying. But hey, what's up, Rum? But if we do that 4 times, right, and we don't get a good roll, we spent 98 div on a ring, and now we're at the sunken cost, so we have to just keep going until we hit something good. I mean, 20 div a roll is quite bad. Or we could alternatively use 23. Well, I was just gonna slam the fucking thing and pray for the best. Actually, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll everything just like we did this to 4 mods. Okay, we got accuracy. We got mana. Okay, that one was just shit anyways. Not great. Okay, we got T1 fire damage on that. Wait, what happened here? How are we only at 3 mods? I must have hit that with the Regal? Okay. Fucking, why do you have to do flat damage mods when it has cast speed? You're killing me, Smalls. Okay, fire res. Perfect. Okay, this one get... I'm just trying to make decent rings. So we're gonna set aside good mods. This one we can just slam. Who cares? Well, basically, what I do is I just slam a bunch of rings and then I post them all for if they're trash, I just post all of them for a div and I wait a day or two. If they don't sell, I drop them to like 40 chaos.
Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you.
Like, look at these sales. Lazuli ring for some chaos, ruby ring, chaos, amethyst ring, 3 div, prismatic 2 div, 20 chaos, 3 div, 5 div, 1 div, 1 div, 5 div, 2 div, and the list goes on and on. And that's all I do. I don't give a fuck. Just slam them. Just fuck. Well, roll them in order and pay attention. Like, if you have something like this, don't just slam it. Set it to the side, figure it out. Now, another thing you can do, I will show you. Yeah, no, that's probably a hard pass for me, big dog. Okay, sweet. Okay, we're just gonna keep doing the, okay, at least it's life, life, life. That's actually not bad. We'll set that off to the side. It sucks that everything's taken up on that, but okay.
Hail.
Let's see what catalyst we have first. Grab some of these. I need cold. I need lightning. Wait, no, fire. I need fire. I need flesh. I have one fire. All right. But this is the problem with all this shit. Wait, hold on. What the fuck did that say? 14? So. Oh my god, dude. We don't have enough room for all this shit. Okay, anyways, we'll start like this, right? You have one suffix left. You have, well, I wish I would clean this up a little bit. Let's get rid of those cold daddies. Catalyzing exaltation, dextral exaltation. So you're only going to be able to put on a suffix. Now it has cold resistance. We're only putting on a suffix and we're hitting cold. The only modifier that this modifier has left is elemental. So it's going to hit a resistance or it's going to hit elemental. It can't hit cold again. So it's either going to give us all res, another resistance, or it's going to give us something completely fucked. And as you can see, it gave us something completely fucked.
Can I help?
But
I'll fill that in as soon as I can. Yes? Have an order?
it's usually a pretty high success rate of hitting all res.
Have an order?
I mean, I hit it like 95% of the time.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Okay, same thing. We got fire res. We hit it with fire. Okay, now you're fucking kidding me. It's usually not. Usually, if you... Alright. I'll do this one more time. I swear, dude, this is crazy. This usually works like a charm.
Order is registered.
I made so many rings like this. So, okay, watch. One of these is gonna work. I've literally done this 90 fucking times.
Have an order?
I have all res. Anytime I get a damage mod that's decent, I try and hit all res on it. Though most of those rings have sold. But see how many rings I have, like, just going through here with all res on them. But like I said, it'll usually hit a resistance. But most of the time, it hits all res. And I have no idea why we've gotten fucking shit luck that many times in a row. We do have another shot at it, though.
Have an order?
That's wild.
What's new?
I usually hit 3 out of 4. If I do this, I hit 3 out of 4 rings, usually with all res. And that's basically how I craft, right? If, let's say, wow, how much? 16. So 20. Yeah, fuck it. Just give me a div worth. Who cares?
As I can.
Let's say I hit this ring and it had lightning damage and it had rarity on it. I would hit it. Yeah, the prefix for increased spell damage on full energy shield. Yeah. But if you have a good damage mod, and let's say rarity like this one, I would hit it with a lightning essence because we can't, it already has the suffix rarity, so we couldn't hit it with, let's say, the essence to give it rarity because it has to be on the prefix. And that's how I go through and I figure out how I'm going to craft it. Like, let's say you were going for a ring that would have the most bang for buck when you quality it with catalysts.
Right away.
So you would want lightning flat, lightning resistance, all res, and then you could do like a chaos lightning split. And when you use a lightning catalyst, it would augment all of them. But for some reason, we're getting shafted here. Dude, this is crazy. This is absolutely fucking wild. Like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Just because I believe because these rings are too good at bases, the gods are not letting me illustrate this. So just for the sake of my sanity, I need magic rings. I would rather them not be dog shit, though. I actually have a video clipped somewhere of me explaining this exact thing. And I was going to put a video out on it. And then I was like, you know what? I bet somebody's already thought about that and put a video out. But since you said nobody has done it, I might just do it. All right. So boom, we hit mana. Actually, I don't want mana. Be gone, be gone. Okay. I mean, yeah, I doubt me doing a video on it is going to get any kind of like serious press, but because honestly, I'm not really any, I'm not really anybody in the space, but
Have an order? All right, your order is registered. What's new?
but now I'm just doing this to fucking burn currency and show you that I'm not an asshole. I promise you, this has worked numerous times in the past. I have no idea what this RNG is about.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
But yeah, these omens will be lucrative. Mark my words.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Bro, this is fucking nuts. I give up. I don't understand how every time I try to illustrate something that I've done 1,000 fucking times, that is very kind of you. But honestly, I am not in the market for any art because I don't have the money to pay somebody to do anything like that. Did they drop the modifier level of all res? All elemental resistance tier 1 is 68. Could be decent. Alright, that's fucked. Looks like we got some contenders for recombos. Fucked. Fucked. We are hitting evasion on every fucking ring. Evasion and mana on every ring. And we're hitting stats when we're using catalyzing exaltations. This doesn't make any sense. Mana again. Mana regen. Mana again. Well, we did hit double rarity. Cast speed. And of course it hits a fucking flat damage mod when all it had to do is hit mana or max life like it has the... Oh, there's mana. 65. Thank you. See, I'm telling you, dude, it works every time. But for me, it hasn't worked 1 in like 10 times, bro. It's astonishing. I don't like it. I'm not a flat mana enjoyer. Well, on my one build it would have been nice, but
I'll post it right away. Can I help? I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Yeah, it be what it is. Can't be what it ain't. Now watch none of these hit. Oh, wait. I grabbed the wrong thing. On some of these, the suffixes are already full, so it'll only be a prefix. Okay, we hit T4 flat. Wow, that's bad. I mean, that's a good start. Evasion. Fuck it. Maximum life. Increased lightning damage at least. Lightning. Not bad. Okay. Please give me some good luck here. Strength. And fucking evasion, dude.
Have an order?
Okay.
I'm sure someone will want that. Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
That is dog shit.
I'm sure someone will want that. Someone is bound to buy that. Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. Take that all day. Accuracy isn't necessarily a wasted stat all of the time. Wait, so why is T1 lightning and T1 cold a 6% chance, but a T1 fizz and T1 fire is a 9%? And these are on the same base with the same item level, and the other ones were on two different bases with two different item levels. And we hit it. Holy fuck. Well, I'll be dipped in buttermilk.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea. Seems like a good deal.
Trade site was being kind of slow for me today. Okay, so what we need to pop some suffixes on here and see what we get. Okay.
Let's see if there are any takers.
I don't need you to work on anything but this one. You can make me look like a fool on every other ring. Just hit on the one that motherfucking matters. Thank you. Thank you for finally showing that I'm not a complete quack. Although it usually does hit T2 or T1. I guess, yeah, I guess it is level 40 for. Okay. Maybe I hit it with a perfect exalt last time, and that's why it. Anyways. Okay. So now. I'm going to hit it with a Reaver. This is going to be expensive, but we already have them, so it's worth it. What? Oh, nice. Nice. Increased damage. Perfect. We used a perfect exalt, and we got a tier 4 fizz on that. Yeah, I mean that's a good ring for Amazon. That's what I was saying. Accuracy's not always a wasted stat. I don't know I don't know if it's 200 div, but it would probably be somewhere in that range, I would imagine. I would say at least a hundo. Okay. Man, I don't know what I want on this last suffix. I might try to get mana leech. I say we just willy-nilly desecrate it and pick from the best 6 mods. We leave it up to the game gods.
I'll post it right away.
Well, there's mana leech. Mana leech and skill speed. I feel like people want mana leech on their rings. Yeah, you gotta go mana leech, dude. Gots to. All right. So out of the 25 rings that we rolled, we got one good ring.
Have an order?
See, that wasn't so bad.
What's new?
And we're just gonna start real high
Someone has
and
joined the
work our
party.
way down. Actually, let's move it over here. It doesn't have a single tier 1 suffix on it.
What's new?
So, yeah. I'm pretty sure I actually sold a gold ring way too cheap. I wonder if I still have it up. It had T1 lightning and fire damage on it, but I couldn't remember if it was double rarity or single rarity. But it had all res. I almost used it, but I sold it instead because I couldn't make the resistances work because it only had the all res roll. But yeah, it would be some crazy ass stats. But see, that's why I do this. That's why I just save all this shit, and when I get bored, like all this shit, and when I get bored, I just slam them. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really torn between if I want to do the crossbow pin build or some sort of support tactician. The problem is it would be basically just that. It would be a support tactician because as much as I would love to make it a minion build, I'm pretty sure it would crash my fucking PlayStation if I did that. Oh, but the thing is, dude, I think it could be so cool as like a tactician summoner esque build. Yeah, I mean, it's been like that for a while. Because you get more out of the jewel slots than you'll end up getting out of the points you spend. Because a lot of times there aren't like nodes for certain builds that seem like they make sense for them. So it's just easier to get a bunch of jewel slots, and then you can just get like increased crit chance, crit damage, and then like attack damage or attack speed on every fucking jewel, and then you can use a bunch of you can use all the unique jewels that you want. Man, go on go on the path of building and just sort by DPS and look at that guy's build. The fucking jewels that this guy has. Oh my god. Like literally, I don't know if it's every single one, but almost every single jewel slot he has is like double corrupted with a fifth stat and an implicit or like some crazy shit on it. And they're all like best in slot mods, like 5 fucking best in slot mods, like absolutely bonkers. Oh yeah. The jewels alone cost more than my like one jewel alone cost as much as my build. Well, I tell you what, if I make a pin build, I'll bet they nerf it. Because that's been my track record. Every league, they nerf something that they nerf the build that I do into oblivion. Like I had a shield charge blood mage that got nerfed into the fucking ground. Shield charge was like unfucking usable. Like sure you can use it to like navigate the map, but I don't know what it is, what they're like. They can't be watching me. They can't be giving a fuck about what I'm doing, but it's just like for some reason every time I do something, they just will not let me have my fun. Oh, and DM finally did a build that I was thinking about doing. He did a life stacking Titan with that what do you call them? The with the buckler that does corrupted blood based on your max HP, like 50% of your max HP. My next idea, since he already did that one, I was thinking about I was thinking about maybe doing a build using the. Remember when I got shit on by that fucking rogue exile with that ignited ground? I was thinking about using those boots and just life stacking and trying to see how crazy the damage could be. I would say, yeah, well, absolutely. Absolutely you can get the life high enough to where it's decent. Well, let me put it like this. You can get your life high enough to where the damage would be good. The problem is it requires you to block an attack. So, for corrupted blood to be good, you need to get 10 stacks on a target, which you could get 10 stacks. So you could get, say, 18,000 HP. Like, and I'm talking absolutely probably max like 20. Wait, what the fuck? Absolutely max probably like 21k. And that's doing everything right. Well, you got to use the helmet that gives you 50% increased HP. You would need probably a few of those what are they called? Grand spectrums. Oh shit! He completely full turned on me, dude. You could use that body armor. I don't know if I have one. Doesn't it? Where? No, we don't have one. But so I'm wondering which would be more effective. Because you could get a chest corrupted to 1800 flat max life. But you're talking that's a I mean 1800 is a lot, but two or three sockets. And then you also have no spirit and you have no elemental resistances. But this is what I was thinking. Instead of doing it on a Titan, maybe you could do it on a Blood Mage. Because think about it, all right? You you get a Grand Regalia and with max life per socket filled, you corrupt it for the fifth socket. You double corrupt it. Maybe you get a plus 40 max life um, implicit. And then you can get attributes and life, right? And let's say you had like a high end roll of the increased armor, evasion, and energy shield. That would give you like 300 energy shield with five sockets. That's 70 life per socket. So 70 times 5, that's 350 plus 300 for the energy shield, that's 650 plus 40, that's 690. And you can get like 7 attributes per socket, so 690, 7 times 5, that's 35, times 2 is 70. So that's 760. And then you fill that with increased percent maximum life joules. I don't know. It would be tough. Yeah, probably a Titan's the easier way to go. But you can get a fuck ton of HP on a Blood Mage using this right here. What up, Bone? You get you a Vile Robe with T1%, T1 flat energy shield, exceptional base with 3 sockets, get a 4th socket in it. So you're looking at, was that like 700? 700 energy shield, 700 life, and then 4 sockets of percent. No, 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 no. The perfect essence. It's 10% increased maximum life. No, no, no. On a Blood Mage, you get life equal to the energy shield on your equipped body armor. So on a Vile Robe, you can get like 800 energy shield with only percent and flat. And then the percent max life. So that gives you 800 flat life and 10% increased life. What's good, Bone? So yeah, it could be good. Fucking suffix rarity again. Max mana.
Yeah, I serve. Go then.
Hail. I'm sure someone will want that.
Have you fun? Take our gold, collect more other.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm planning on doing yet. Dude, what is going on with this fucking thing? What's your idea? Whoo! We pulling a fucking Jazzerus now? I mean, I'm down. Could be cool. Bone, are you there? Oh, we almost got blasted. Of course, bro. Fucking Rogue Exile. Anytime I don't do... What up? Shit, man, you? Yeah, I'm actually just about to go to bed. Weird. But I've tried to have ChatGPT like just put together not even like full builds, but like I give it a concept and have it try to run with it. And a lot of times it doesn't really have all of the information. It just like does weird shit that would never work. Yeah, like yeah, it'll tell you like, oh, use this pair of gloves that like doesn't exist. Yeah. Well, it can get its information from wherever you tell it to get its information. But yeah, I would suppose a lot of it is from Reddit. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what build exactly I was trying to get it to think up. But that was the last time I ever asked it to do that. Now, don't get me wrong; it has come through in the past to give me a couple of decent ideas to spark some creativity, but you have to really walk it through the process. You have to be like, okay, search these websites and look for builds like this, and then it'll say, well, what direction do you want to go in? Pick one ABC, 2 ABC, 3 ABC, and then you give it something and then it does that. Okay, try Res Amulet. Well, the thing is, it depends on what build you're doing, whether gain as fizz or hybrid fizz is better. It is completely up to the build that you're using. Like for example, for you, you're playing a mercenary with a crossbow that is, trying to use blood magic. So if you say used an ability that converted most of your fizz damage to an elemental damage, you would absolutely want gain as physical instead of the hybrid. Yeah, the gain extra as physical. Because that's the only way you're gonna leech life. Because if it converts like 80% of your fucking fizz, then that's not good. Yeah, but well, but that's only for mana though. Yeah, the life is an ascendancy for the huntress. So yeah, I mean, you could just use mana instead of life, but and then do that, which would actually probably be maybe easier. I did not. Yeah, all the time. Stranger Things. Oh, already done that. Hold on. Let me think. Rick and Morty. South Park. Bro, what is it with me and logbooks that I just can't get them? Yeah. The sword of a thousand truths. No, not with that. But I would be okay with taking some of your not cursed precursor tablets. But I swear to God, if I get a logbook on the first fucking run using one of your tablets instead of mine, it's seriously GGG's got it out for me. I took time off. You know, I haven't been playing. I figured I'd come back. My RNG would be cracked. Not so much. Not so much.
Good news.
What is it? Who sent you? Go then.
Yeah. Getting in your mouth, is it? Oh, well. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, that'll piss you right off.
What's new?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Seems like a good deal.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, doing the shots in succession will do it. I mean, that's how I always used to do it, even when I had a tolerance, because Gary would, if I would box, he would only allow me to have 5 drinks. So he would tell the bartenders he only gets 5 drinks tonight. So I would tell him to make all 5 of my drinks, and I would just just chug them. And then maybe I can talk him into letting me have another one. You know, like, look, I'm fine. I haven't fucking crashed out. Yeah. And then before you know it, I'm fucking naked fighting somebody. And all right, I wasn't gonna run another map, but we have to test.
I'll
We
get
we
some
have to
coffee.
test to see if we get a logbook. And we're also gonna test and see if we hit fucking all res on this. Thank you, champ. We're gonna hopefully ride this into the expedition logbook sunset. What do you know? Fucking all res. That's 2 in a row. See, I'm not fucking crazy. Oh, I hit fucking prefix rarity. I should have hit it with a rarity essence.
Yes?
Bro, what? I would have bought those, dog. I mean, not for 200 div. So, I mean, good for you. I wouldn't have bought them for 200 div. But
Someone is bound to buy that.
1,000 armor gloves. Oh, wait. They would have to have some pretty specific stats. Never mind. I just remembered. Oh, well, if they had life leech, they would have been fucking perfect. I could have figured out how to do the cold res. Who gives a fuck about the cold res? All right, we're gonna toss these into the fucking abyss here. Never to be seen again. Oh wait. Hell yeah. So I figured out what you have to do to get good items in the Well of Souls. No, you see the creature that's sitting there? You got to drop the item on the ground in front of him and wait for him to look at it. He slithers and like goes to the ground. That's got to be it. I saw somebody do it and it worked. So I seen it work once. Yep. So that has to be how it's done. Yeah, don't even. Well, give it a few seconds. See, he might need some enticing, but yeah, yeah, he didn't see it right away. No, let's see here. Yeah, you go up to this fucker. I think he liked it. All right, wait. What about this one? What about this one? Check that out. Oh yeah, he likes that. Oh yeah, he likes that. He's saying to roll that. Oh, we don't have any of those collarbones though. Yeah, he's into it. Oh God. Imagine rolling your maps back like. Oh my God, that's why I don't have any scrolls. God damn it! Someone needs to. But you had to
Collect more remnants.
go. Yeah, you had to roll the fucking map. Then you had to instill the map. Then you had to desecrate the map. Then you had to go to the Well of Souls. You had to fucking reveal the desecration on the map. God damn it! I did all that just to accidentally hit the strongbox without rolling it. Yep, it's true. Oh, T1 flat fizz on them bitches too. I really do want to try and get a character to level 100, but I would have to really do some work and like actually either craft or buy way better gear for this character because I'm too lazy to like hand pick waystones to avoid death. So I would have to make this bitch unkillable. Yeah, that too. Well, I would obviously if I was going for level 100, I would just fucking farm breaches. Or maybe I would do breaches and expeditions and abyss like the trifecta. Get like expedition tablet with pack size, breach with pack size, abyss. Right, and you also get logbooks, and if you do Lush Isle, you get increased XP. So it could be like multifaceted XP. Sit your bitch ass down, goofy ass bitch. Goof troop ass bitch. Probably. They're gonna be in there fucking about. Yeah, fuck, give me this thing. I do think that breaches are one of the more fun mechanics to interact with, though. Just because you get to kill a whole bunch of shit, and it's pretty straightforward, doesn't require any setup. Oh my god, the amount of AoE on the ground there is fucking nutty. Yeah, it's... I was fortunate enough to find a few of those just to run, and they did serve me well, I'll tell you that. I got like 30 div worth of splinters and then ran them, and you know what I got? Nothing. I mean, it was quite a few runs. Well, they must have went up in value a lot then. Oh my god. Come on, don't be a fucking cock. Okay, there's still the chest. It's still possible to get a logbook. And there it is. Logbook. Yeah, I mean, I only had to open up fucking 65 excavated chests, but we did it. Ooh, wow. It's actually a good. Wait, what? Tell me that's. It's a fucking heart carvers. Maybe I am just cursed. Maybe it is. It's just that simple. Yeah. Oh, dude, my belly's been wild. I started eating oatmeal a lot, and the fiber is just hard. Where the fuck is my temple activator thingy? What are the odds it's like right here? Yep. I also wanted to do a a build using that Svalin shield I got and a lot of recoup life recovered, like damage prevented, recovered his life and shit like that. Man, that was the slowest shield charge ever, but we landed it. And I'm not positive, Bone, but remember how I made you that spear and then it sold for like 8 div instantaneously? Turns out that that might have actually been worth like hundreds of divine. Well, this guy, he came in and he said, "Yeah, I made 2 mirror off Exalt slamming spears." So, if you go on this here trade site. Oh, it was Ellie damage. Remember, it had T1% fizz with 2 elemental damages on it, like cold and lightning, I think. It had attack speed and skills. Y Well, I put attack skills on it. And I think it even had mana leech on it. Or mana per enemy killed, or one of them. Okay, now the website's being stupid. But if you look... Okay, well, let's get past all the dumbassery. The ones that are, like, worth a lot of fizz or a lot of elemental. There's also one, it's a drop from Adziri, I guess. And it gives you a certain skill, Shattering Spite, but it has percent fizz, attack speed, fire damage, lightning damage, and spear skills inflict a bloodstone lance on hit up to a maximum of 30 on each target. Whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, you might be right. That does that. If you can get 30 stacks, that's fucking ridiculously broken in comparison to actual corrupted blood. You would, pussy. Fuck you. I wasn't gonna do this temple, but I kinda need to redo mine. Wait, why did it just delete that room out of nowhere?
Not even stone can rest here.
Not even stone can rest here. Fuck you talking about? Wow, these mobs are fast. And I bet they hit hard. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. These fucking lightning cannon dudes. Div! What are the modifiers here? We have like 400% increased rare mobs, 768% increased magic mobs. Oh, we got minus player resistance, elemental weakness. Perfect dog. Yeah, dude. Expedition is the way to go. That's why I'm farming it, big dog. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I could have sold all my splinters for much more profit than I made off the 5 or 6 runs. But there's a chance that you get a fucking crazy support gem from doing the run, and you get like 300 div. And you know I'm a gambling man, so I figured fuck it. Yeah, dude, he has some super expensive ones. Well, on a logbook, anything that says like increased explosive placement, increased number of explosives, increased chest markers, a chance to drop double, like excavated chests have a whatever percent chance to drop double the quantity of items. Those are good. But the more explosives you can get, the further away you can put them, and the bigger the explosion, typically good. Just in general, it's RNG mostly if you get a bunch of runic markers or not. But what's the +3 gem that allows 2 additional supports though? What's Uhtred's augury? That's got to be up there. $755 div. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you could run one logbook, get you a fucking div for every 14 splinters, or you can basically take a shot in the dark at getting 800 div from your run. Yeah, so it's not like running them wouldn't be potentially lucrative. I mean, hell, even the Spalins that I got, it's pretty decent. We could, if we dropped it in price a little bit, or if it would have corrupted with something better. Oh, we did not want to get hit with fucking elemental weakness there. Here we go. We cannot get perfect exalted out of here, so we got a perfect exalted and a div out of this temple so far. Uber Ora. You just got pushed off the edge. Ooh, a tier 4 amulet. And a generator room. Oh. Might as well. But yeah, Expedition did kinda used to suck. Well, you're not dead. Just to no avail. Oh, 1 HP for the duration. You fall off a step ladder, you're dead. Oh shit. Oh, I want to pick this siege crossbow up, but I guess it's whatever. What is the point of this room, dude? That thing drops fucking nothing. Oh, get out of there. Oh, get out of there, get out of there, get out. Oh my god. They have way too many laser cannon cocksuckers in this one. Dude, they're just going ham on your boy right now. God damn. Okay.
I'll hold this medallion for you.
Hell yeah, huh? That'll do it. Alright. Fucking deflection. I guess movement speed while sprinting it is. Look at this fucking room. Yeah. It's like, nah, you don't need that. You don't need that. Whoa, what is this? Create cursed. Supported skills create cursed ground. Enemies on cursed ground from supported skill are cursed while within it. Cursed ground created by a supported skill counts as a hazard. Maximum 2 areas of cursed ground. Cursed ground created by supported skill trigger Doradry's dark design within enemies enter. Okay, what is dark design? Explodes and deals chaos damage when an enemy enters the area, applying the supported curse on hit. Okay. Wow. 7 to 13 chaos damage seems. Oh, okay, that's at level 1. Okay. Oh my god, dude, look at this. This is what I have to deal with. I've already thrown 3 of these away. Used to place an additional restricted room. That's the only fucking medallion I get, dude. curse magnitudes, and fucking evasion rating. You guys think you could maybe not have so many of these fucking dudes shooting lightning bolts at me? That would be great. Right. And then some of them have fucking additional projectiles. You really want to have a wild time. Put additional projectiles on the map and then run into some of those with additional projectiles. Alright. I do not want to kill the architect. Because then it'll destabilize all my shit. Did we really just get the same exact fucking thing? We did. So we got this, and then we went to our restricted room, which gives us a random lineage gem, and it gave me the same exact fucking lineage gem that I... in the same run. It better be worth like some fucking crazy amount of divs or something. I have to assume it's not, but maybe. Alright, brother. Yeah, we'll see you, bro. You know, see if we get lucky. Nah. Oh, how the fuck? Okay. Okay. Fuck. So that really fucks me. See, if it would have gave me these guardhouses later instead of giving me, I mean, we had like three other guardhouses over here, but we just couldn't place them with anything. I don't want to do this, even though it will give us the most benefit. It'll make it harder to chain. We do lose a lot of monster pack, though. How is this upgraded to level 2? How does that even make sense? It's not fucking connected to nothing. Yeah, just charge crazy money for a base game. Why not? Oh, I should have started this fucking temple over. I I don't know why I'm still even doing this. Yeah, that's a pretty good helmet. All tier 2s. Probably gonna be hard to beat. I would say you're spot on there. Just fucking slammed some tier 1s on that bit. Too bad it's not very good. Alright, this is the last thing I'm doing, I think. Or maybe I'll do the logbook, but...
This won't settle.
Let me through the door. I think we might have fucked ourselves here. But I was thinking with my mercenary, I haven't decided what I want to do yet, but you can gain deflection equal to your armor. So if you just armor stack, you could get pretty good deflection. And then that would be reducing the damage that you take when you don't evade. And if you don't evade, wouldn't that just be like reducing the damage to a point where you're reducing it from armor and you're reducing it from your deflection? Yeah, and then you take it to where it makes your evasion unlucky, but your deflection lucky. But you don't really, you wouldn't have any real evasion, because you wouldn't be like stacking it. Right. So that's like 40% reduction on top of your armor, and your armor applies to elemental resistances. And your elemental resistances. I did kind of think about trying to roll one of those Vertex with the skill gems have no attribute requirement. And trying to double corrupt it, or whatever that thing is where you can get +4 to skills and increased chance. You can literally get increased chance to inflict ailments and skills. Yeah, that's pretty beefy. If you're surviving maps like that, you're doing all right. I was surprised we survived as long as we did in that fucking logbook with all that extra damage. I mean, imagine for a skill like Shield Wall, you get fucking +4 to that. I would just have to get. Well, I don't think they'll have to nerf it because unless they make the Val shit like a core mechanic, it won't exist because it's contingent on using the architect orb, right? Or the whatever it's called. So it might just be something you can only enjoy this league anyways. But with their track record, they typically turn league mechanics into core mechanics. At least at this stage. Oh my god. Bro, why are you taking so much fucking damage? Is it a +4 with the increased chance for ailments as well? Oh, baby. Now, but you got to be careful because some of them say equipment has no attribute requirement and some say skill gems have no attribute requirement. We want skill gems. Well, I mean, I guess it could be either, really. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know much about it at all. I just saw that it could roll like that. I would imagine it works all the time. Well, but the only problem is you. Oh my God! When you start getting into certain builds, having a unique armor and then unique gloves and a unique helmet and unique this, unique that, you start really running into resistance problems, defensive problems. So it might not be a best in slot helmet for every build just because of that, but damn, I mean, if you could make it work, of course it would be best in slot for every build. Yeah, you could. Well, but that's the thing. It could also make it to where if your if your equipment doesn't require any attributes, I don't know which requires more dex. A high level crossbow or a high level skill gem. But essentially you could just make it to where you could stack strength aside from whatever dex you needed. So yeah, you would go gems. And then you can stack the rest of your stat points into fucking strength and just get hella life.
This medallion's rather beautiful. Challenge.
Well, there you go. It's crazy that we got we got the right room upgrades and yet our loot is worse. Well, that was my whole bitch is that stacking skill levels is the best way to scale your damage. And if you look at the shouts like war cries, there is absolutely no skill tag other than plus to all skills that scales shouts. So like if you wanted to make a seismic cry build that just did like flat damage and see how high you could scale it, it just stops scaling after you max it out. That's it. It's over with. Unless you get a +1 to all skills corruption on your fucking amulet, there's nothing else you can do. Like that's just as high as it goes. You can't get it on any gear slots. It's not a spell. It's not a melee skill. No, no, like it's not a melee skill. So on amulets, you can get +1 to all skills, like flat, straight up every skill on the enchant. But you can't get. Why is there no like war cry tag? Why is there no like on boots or something? You can get like plus to war cries, or on helmets. You can get minion skills, spell skills, melee skills, projectile skills. But war cries are just whatever. Who cares? Alternatively, you can also get a reduced mana cost efficiency, and I'm not certain, but I think if you're using Giant's Blood and you get mana cost efficiency, it it converts the mana cost into life cost, so you would essentially use less life. And you can also get percent to all attributes. Yeah, it is pretty fucking ugly. Okay, now watch. We're gonna close this temple, and it better not take my fucking spy master, and it better not take either of my generators. There's all this shit that I don't give a fuck about. Absolutely all of this I don't give a fuck about. Okay. Okay, that's not great, but it does work.
Good news.
Well, and the thing is, with that vertex, it's something that you can transfer to every build. And as long as you can kind of make it work, you're good.
Apparently the water was naturally clean, free of corruption. There were 4 families, and they never knew pain. They just passed on with time.
The thing is, this is describing Baron Atoll to a T. No, you probably don't. But do you even need that good of a crossbow?
Yes.
It's not about if you need it. It's about how much more damage can we get.
So it is.
Like, sure, I already one-shot the boss, but could I one-shot the boss harder, is the question.
Once a battlefield.
You always have to ask yourself, how much harder could I one-shot the boss? You know? Man, they really spread these fuckers out. Dude, you're killing me. And that's what I'm sitting like, man, we missed out on one runic marker and one fucking currency marker. Alright, here we go. Big Gamba, Big Gamba. Okay. Okay, we're getting fucked. A pretty piss poor Ventur's Gamble. And a tier 15 Waystone. That was worth it.
What is it?
And max life. And max life.
Have you found more?
Once a battlefield, so it shall be again. Fear will end you!
Oh, it didn't hit it? Wow. That was really a shitty logbook. I should have just went with Lush Isle. Although it was literally describing, the logbook was describing Baron Atoll to a T. Come on, percent or flat? Thorns. Don't hit that off. Okay, thank you. Oh my god, whatever. Wow, it gets worse. A 48% down the drain. That's 14 div.
All right, your order is registered.
Have you fun? Acceptable. Let us hope Zest now lies dormant.
Wow.
You've got some goods in.
We went a whole div over.
Hello. Find more breach remnants for my research.
Yeah, apparently. But alright, I gotta get off here, guys. I gotta get some sleep for work tonight. I will see y'all tomorrow. You already know what it is. You are enough. Stay blessed. And as always, stay mouthy. We'll see you on the next one.